Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin Halliday here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Hope you had a fantastic day, a fantastic night, fantastic weekend. I am your master distributor here, and I'm excited that you've had an opportunity to come and join us tonight. So whether you are taking a look at this business model for the very first time, one of your friends invited you, or through Facebook, social media, said you've got to check this out. This is the coolest thing I've ever been a part of. They're right on. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen a company do. And you are in the perfect place. This webinar was designed for you, the person that's taking a closer look at this for the very first time. Now, we also have people hopping on this webinar who just joined the business. In fact, our business has seen an explosion here in the last 45 days. It's funny. It's interesting. It's not funny. It's interesting. When you look at the networking industry, usually right around June, July, and August, things slow down. People get busy. They go on vacations, and all sorts of things start happening. And we're always looking for a way to push through that. And folks, I got to tell you, we've had our two best months back to back when the industry has pretty much come to a standstill in every other company. We've got a lot of exciting things happen here. So we've got a lot of people jumping on this webinar that literally just joined the business in the last 24 to 48 hours to make sure and understand what they actually heard is accurate. So for those of you that have joined the business and that are here tonight, welcome, congratulations, and hope you got a couple of guests on here. Hopefully you've brought a couple of people with you to take a closer look at this. But we've got a lot of information to cover. We're talking about technology. I know as soon as you mention technology to somebody, some people get scared, some people are interested. Most people, when you tell them you're involved in a technology company or you're dealing with software, most of them, their ears perk up. Because what do most people know about software and technology? It's lucrative. In fact, did you know that all the top 25, listen to this, the top 25 billionaires in the world, did you know that 18 of them did it through technology? And 12 of those 18 through software. Software, mobile apps, and games. In fact, I don't think anything has exploded quite like the software, mobile app, and game industry has over the last 7 or 8 years. Well, 9 since the first app showed up on an iPhone. Software is a little bit older than that. Well, you're going to find out tonight that this software company is doing something completely different. So if you're looking for something that's unique and fresh, something that your friends haven't heard of yet, you could be the first one to get involved. Sit back and enjoy yourself, because I believe that if you see it the way I see it, you're going to see that there's a lot of money in this business for you and I to make together. So let's go ahead and get started. When you look at these right here, digital gold mines, digital monsters, Apple App Store and Google Play, did you guys know that in Q1 of 2017, so that's just 3 months, January, February, March of this current year, these two stores produced $15 billion in revenue? Let that sink in for a second. $15 billion in revenue from the sales of apps and games. And the funny thing is, when you talk about the games, 99.9% of them are free to play. You can download Angry Birds and Candy Crush and Words with Friends and all of these other games for free. But then you have what's called the advertising network, and you have the in-app purchases. Some of these games, not all of them, but some of them are doing multi-million dollars a day. In fact, Apple reported earlier this year that on January 1, 2017, in just a 24-hour period, you ready for this? They did $240 million in sales from the Apple App Store. That's $250 million, folks. And so the question that we're all asking is, how can we get involved in that? You should be asking yourself, how can I get into that? I'm not a programmer. I'm not a developer. I don't have $50,000 sitting in my bank account so I can go out and build a cool app or a game and get it going viral. How can we get involved in that? You're going to find out tonight that you're in the right place at the right time to tap in to those digital gold mines. And heck, even if you just got 1% of what all of these apps and games are generating, I'm telling you right now, and you and your family will never have to work again. That's what we're talking about. That's why I'm excited, and Voltage Partners are excited all over the world. This is a software company doing something completely different and changing the world through ideas. So get this. What if you could increase your cash flow on a part-time or even a full-time basis, and all you had to do was simply talk to somebody? I know, sounds crazy, right? No physical products to sell, no auto ships, no inventory, no customer support, no shipping, products building up month after month, none of that here. None of it. Want to know more? Of course you do. Hope you stick around for the entire thing here tonight, because I'm telling you, what you're about to see truly is mind-blowing. Voltage Partners is a global research and development company. We crowdsource ideas from all over the world and develop and distribute the best ones. The first software company in the world that crowdsources ideas from all over the world, and then we develop and distribute the best ones. Market research, right? When you talk about crowdsourcing and market research is a $19 billion a year industry in the U.S. alone and over $40 billion worldwide. See, all that money is spent to find out what people like and what they would buy. See, unlike other companies, you don't have to sell any products here to get paid. You simply need to talk to people and collect information. That's the market research. We call them surveys. Guys, that's it. Simply talk to people, collect information, and get paid. So what exactly does it look like? Real simple. Idea partner on the left. That's you on the left-hand side. Simply out talking to people. Again, we call them surveys. A survey can take 5 minutes. It could take 25 minutes, but you're talking to people, things you're doing already, and you're finding pain points. How many times have you called your friend or a relative and said, how was your day? And they said, miserable. Miserable. How many times do we tune them out and turn them off? Now you ask them, well, what was so miserable? Find those pain points. See, those pain points lead to problems, which lead to ideas, which become solutions. So on the left-hand side, Voltage Idea Partners, simply out talking to people, surveying. On the right-hand side, those surveys leading to ideas, becoming solutions, software, mobile apps, and games. And so how are you involved? There's 3 different ways you can get involved here, guys. Are you an idea person? Great. Submit your ideas, and Voltage Partners will review your ideas, check marketability of your ideas, and build the best ones. The best part, you don't need any design or development experience. When your idea is built, you receive 50% of the net profit for the life of your idea. See, the company does all the hard work. They do the design. They do the development. All of that is handled by experts, technical experts, developers. Do you communicate? Cool. Simply send our surveys via email, social media, or text to your friends and see if they have ideas that solve problems in their work or personal lives, or through their friends, through networking. You help your friends submit their ideas through our super simple process, all automated through the back office. When an idea is built, then you'll receive 25% of the net profit, and your friend or guest will receive the other 25% of the net profit. Pretty cool, right? Can you build a team? For those of us that like to network, awesome. We compensate you generously for building a team of VIPs. We know that it is vital to the business. See, more Voltage Idea Partners generates more ideas, and more ideas lead to great apps and games to build, which means more success for everyone. What do you mean more success for everyone? I'm going to touch on that here in a few minutes. So as a Voltage Idea Partner, you get paid for simply doing what you're already doing, talking to people. As a VIP, simply log in and submit 1 survey, and you are qualified. That's it. That's all that's required. Again, there's no auto ship. 1 survey, 5 minutes or less, once a month. We brag, ladies and gentlemen, that we have the easiest qualification process in the industry. Voltage Partners develops ideas into software, apps, and games that people are already looking to buy. And when those solutions are successful, you share in all the success. I love that image down there. Can an average Joe like me, like you, really develop an app? With Voltage Partners, now we can. That's right. You and your team are paid for market research, And you also get paid when the apps are successful. Voltage Partners gives everyone a chance to own part of a successful mobile app or game. And let me insert there, from home. This is a true, legit, home-based business. So let's take a closer look at the leadership. And let me get on that slide here real quick. Let's take a closer look at the leadership. So we're going to start up at the top there. Gordon Comfort, our Chief Executive Officer. You're going to see here that this is a true cross-section of experience and know-how across the board, and we can trust that the Voltage Partners leadership team will help bring ideas to life. Mr. Comfort is an innovative thinker and established executive with 15 years of experience leading teams and achieving business goals. He's an expert in evaluating, creating, growing, and sustaining high-performance teams. His competencies, core competencies, include strategy design, development, profit and loss management, employee and coaching, development, strategic partnership, and the list really does go on. He has a master's degree in business from Harvard and is currently wrapping up in the final stage of his business PhD, his doctorate in business. Over to the right there we have Tori Webb, who is our Vice President of Business Development. Over 20 years of executive and senior management experience. He specializes in organization and business development of startups and emerging companies with an emphasis on financial modeling, new product development, strategic planning, and sales and marketing. Below him, we have there Mr. Tim Crumlin, our CMO. He is a serial entrepreneur starting at age 12. With an extensive background in managing and marketing, using his 13 years of leadership experience, he specializes in online marketing strategies with an emphasis on graphic design and growing your brand. We're going to bounce over to the top left to Mr. Vaughn Tarver, who is our Vice President of Sales. His experience in direct sales, guys, spans over the last 4 decades. His career includes everything from being a distributor to ownership, in addition to serving as a vendor to the industry for 12 years, and has been the master distributor for 4 different companies and sits on multiple boards. And below him, we have our Chief Operating Officer, or COO, Sean Kafensis. Mr. Kafensis, another accomplished business owner with an emphasis in business operations and management, has more than 25 years of experience in business development and design, international sales and marketing, and now new product development. Has managed over hundreds of employees and managed over hundreds of millions of dollars in sales globally, internationally. Listen, folks, what's the common thread here? They are successful businessmen. They are not marketers. They are not online marketers. They are not network marketers. They are businessmen. They have, between the 4 of them, not counting Vaughn, they have almost 100 years of experience, like 70 years of experience in successful business management. So when you're looking for a company, it starts with the right team. It starts with the right team of leadership. And, you know, we have that right team here. In fact, these guys have been building this business for almost 5 years now. You're going to find out a little bit about a proprietary process here in a few minutes on how these apps and games are identified to be the money makers, which is a key piece to what we're doing here. But the networking, this is not a new company. These guys didn't just get together last year and say, "Hey, we've got a pretty cool concept. Let's go ahead and see if it works." No, they've been perfecting this over the last 4 years. What launched last year, we're a little over a year and a half now, in February of last year, was the networking division. See, they got to a point where they realized what they had was a good thing, and it was time to scale it and scale it globally. And there's no business model in the world quite like network distribution where you could open up the doors on day one globally. And so the networking division was launched last May, and very quickly we are in over 60 countries right now. I think it's over 70 plus countries today. And so tried and true, guys. That's me there on the bottom. I've got 20 years of experience in corporate America, mostly in software and educational sales and sales management. I jumped into network marketing in 2011 and very quickly was able to make a jump from corporate America into full-time home-based business, full-time networking in 2013. I feel I bring a solid work ethic, drive, and determination to this leadership team, committed to seeing each and every one of you reach your maximum potential. I like to tell our distributors in the field that I am addicted to your success. Here's what we do. Again, our own proprietary proven process. That's a lot of P's there, but it is. It's proprietary. We've built it. It's proven. It works. And it's our own process. It's called ideation, and it's a pretty cool word. But you'll see there the pipeline. Again, there's this huge crowdsourcing. And so we are crowdsourcing ideas from all over the world, and for software platforms, e-commerce, mobile apps, games, anything software driven, they come in through this big funnel and they immediately go into a market readiness review. In fact, you'll see off to the right, the leadership team is responsible for guaranteed idea review. You submit an idea, it will be reviewed. The ones that are validated market ready, those ones go into the pipeline to be built and developed. And then they come out on the other side as solutions, like I said, mobile apps, games, or software. So let's talk a little bit about what's in it for you and how do you get there. Justin, how do I make money? Where's the money at in this pay plan? There are 4 ways that a Voltage Idea Partner can potentially earn revenue in the Voltage Partner system. Number 1, through ideas. We already talked a little bit about that. But again, the max ideas is 3 ideas per month that the company will review. You're talking 36 ideas a year. Imagine if just 1 hits and is moderately successful. You'll earn 50% of your app, game, or piece of software of the net profit for the life of that app or game. How much is it going to make? I don't know, 500 a day, 1,000 a day, 50,000 a day. 50% is a pretty good profit. Team building. As your team grows globally, you are compensated again for their idea submissions and survey activities. Market research. Distribution. You'll also have an opportunity to earn from the distribution of all Voltage Partners apps and games. And one of the coolest aspects of our compensation plan is the bonus. You'll earn from the success of all developed apps and games through the global development pool. Regardless of who submitted that idea, those apps and games that go on and are successful will compensate all of the Voltage Idea Partners through a bonus here. I also want to highlight on this slide that opportunity income stream 1, 3, and 4 do not require you to ever build a team. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you can earn from multiple pieces of this pay plan without ever having to go out and build a team. Now, for those of you that actually want to go out and build a team, we've got one of the most generous compensation plans in the industry. We have an ideation development commission. Simply means a fast start. For every Voltage Idea Partner you frontline into this business, you're going to earn a fast start. A balanced binary. Balanced binary is the best binary in the industry, and I'll explain it. We have a 5-level unilevel check match. That's where the horsepower is in this pay plan. And then other luxury bonuses. We've got auto bonuses. We've got a thank you support bonus. But let's take a closer look at the binary, which can pay out as much as $25,000 a week. Ladies and gentlemen, to get qualified, all you need is 2. Of all the people in the world, all you have to do is find 2 like-minded entrepreneurs and bring them into Voltage Partners. Put one on your left leg and one on your right leg, and you are now qualified, and you are also earning commission straight out of the binary. Now, as your organization builds and you frontline more people, you want to talk about maxing out. If you're like me, you want to know where's the top of the pay plan. How can I max this sucker out? Well, go get you 10 partners. Put 5 on the left and 5 on the right. And now you're in a position, as your organization starts to grow and mature, you will start to max out the compensation plan. Just 5 left and 5 right. The horsepower, that's you sitting at the top. We have a true 5-level unilevel check match, and so generation 1 is 20%. So everybody you frontline or personally enroll into the business, you will earn 20% off of what they're making every single Friday as your leadership bonus. As you advance in rank, you open up each additional generation. So generation 2 is 10%, generation 3 is 10%, generation 4 is 5%, and generation 5 is 5%. And I want to highlight something here. Once you wrap your mind around how these unilevel check matches work and your organization is starting to grow and duplicate, That fifth level is where the money's at. That's the sweet spot. I'm just going to give you one example. Let's say you have 1,000 people down there, and let's say they're just earning $100 a week, just $100 a week. That's $5 every week off of those 1,000 people. Guys, that's $5,000 every Friday for you off of one income stream. Level unilevel check match. Automobile and expense bonus. Those start at $500, $1,000, and $1,500 a month. Listen, there's most companies have an auto bonus. Why do I love this one? Because most companies, when you hit that auto bonus, and let's say it's an $800 car bonus, they take you out to Lexus or to BMW. They lock you in a 36-month lease. You get to pick a white or a black car. They get to put their logo on it. And if you decide you don't want the car, which happens a lot, they cut the bonus in half. It goes from $800 to $400, and you get half the cash. Not here at Voltage Partners. You hit your auto bonus, you get the cash. You hit the $1,500, you get the $1,500. You want to go buy a car, buy a car. You want to buy a bike, buy a bike. It's your money. That's why I love about this company and being run, like I said, by businessmen. In fact, one of the things I love most about this business is it is being run like a global Fortune 100 software company that just happens to use networkers like us to bring their products and services to the market. And if that wasn't enough, we have a 2017 stock option plan. Yes, limited time only. The company has set aside a batch of early shares. What are early shares? Call the people that worked at Dell, Microsoft, Apple, Walmart before those companies went public and ask them what they're worth today. Millionaires. So you have an opportunity to get up to 12,000 stock options before this company ever goes public. 12,000. You can get your first 2,000. Now listen, I got an income disclosure statement here. I don't know how much your stock's going to work. I don't know how much my stock is going to be worth. We don't know, but I know one thing. I want to get my hands on as much of it as fast as I can. Now, if you qualify, remember I told you to qualify, you have to bring on 2 partners, one on the left and one on the right. Well, guess what? Get qualified in your first 30 days, and you will earn an additional bonus 2,000 shares. That's only 2 VIPs in your first 30 days, and you will earn your first 2,000 bonus stock options. The value with your VIP membership, you get access to everything you need, folks. People say a business in a box, a cloud, everything you need. Back office, ideation packages to get your ideas in, idea manager to track them, all of your marketing. In fact, we have an all-in-one done-for-you marketing system for our online marketers, banners, capture pages, funnels, everything. Compensation, compliance training, sales training, and, of course, the AMP program. Now, like I was saying earlier, I got to say, guys, this is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen a company do for their distributors. For a limited time, right now, limited spots left. I'm telling you, don't wait. Think about how cool it would be to have your own mobile game. Just got on the phone. I was talking to a gentleman today who's taking a closer look at the business, and I mean, it's a true passive income. You don't have to go out and build a team for this, ladies and gentlemen. You join Voltage Partners today, and as an additional bonus, as an additional reward, they're going to give you a mobile game with your name on it, one that they've developed. We have developed over 300, several hundred. I don't even know where the total count is right now. Mobile games internally developed by Voltage Partners. You're going to get one with your name on it. You're going to earn 50% of the net profit for the life of that game. First, it's going to go into our super cool AMP Hub social gaming network. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. That's one of our products. And then it's going to go in the Apple and the Google Play Store. 50% of the net profit for life. Again, I don't know how much money your app is going to make. I don't know how much money my app is going to make, but I know what. If you don't have one, 50% of no game is zero. You have got to be in it to win it, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some that have already been wrapped. Some of our VIPs that have been with us since the beginning. I'm telling you, limited spots left. There's mine on the bottom left. Again, I'm a marketer. You're a marketer. Imagine what you can do with your own game. How many downloads can you drive to a free game? How many people can you get on there and generate revenue for you and earn 50% literally sitting on a beach, sipping on a drink with an umbrella inside of it? Limited spots left, guys. Don't wait. And that brings me to our distribution. So we crowdsource ideas from all over the world. We develop the best ones, and then we distribute them through the associate marketing program. What I love about the associate marketing program is it is completely separate. It's like having two companies underneath one umbrella. You can do Voltage, you can do AMP, or you can do them both. It's your choice. AMP was created for one very simple reason: to enjoy apps and games. What is AMP? It is our distribution arm of Voltage Partners. There are literally, check this, millions and millions of apps and games in the Apple App and Google Play Store. The vast majority of those games sit on the shelf, see very little attention from the masses. They never see the light of day. In fact, unless an app or game developer spends large amounts of marketing dollars, the app or game will usually only get a handful of downloads, even if it is very well done. So why this model? Simple. Instead of giving our marketing dollars to these advertising agencies to get our apps and games out to the people, we give the marketing budget to you, to me, to AMP associates who share these apps and games with our friends and family network. There you go. What is the AMP Hub? We're rolling the AMP Hub out, ladies and gentlemen. Get paid for sharing. I love this. One fun, free, addictive app. This will be the biggest social gaming hub ever on Apple, Android, and the web. Listen, the mobile gaming industry is massive and is sweeping the planet. Whether you play mobile games or not, it doesn't matter. It is massive. How would you like to cash in on this digital goldmine? Tap into the revolution of ad-free gameplay on some of the most addictive games on the biggest social gaming hub ever. Listen, we've got a game on here called The Color Valley, and I can't put it down. Now, I stink at it. I can't get very far, and that's probably why I can't put it down. Addictive games, ladies and gentlemen. So imagine this. Imagine inviting some people to the social network who just want to come on and play free, 100% free games. Imagine every time they watch an ad, you get paid. How many people could you invite to the social network? Listen. And the coolest part is today, right now, it is live. It's in the Apple App Store. It's live on the web version, and so you can get off this webinar and punch in www.amphub.io, and you can go out and you can get started and you can check it out, ladies and gentlemen. And here very soon, I think days away, we're going to be live in the Google Play Store. And there's going to be an ad-free gameplay, so you're actually going to be able to go out and sell subscriptions to this thing for the gamers that want to play for free. Again, I'm not a gamer, and maybe you're not a gamer, but why miss out on that huge market? There are people that spend 8 hours a day tending to their farm on Facebook. Let's show them a place where they can play, challenge their friends on a social network with ad-free gameplay. Here's just a couple of snapshots of the desktop version. Very clean, very slick. Again, go check it out. It's live, amphub.io. On the AMP side of the business, there's a fast start bonus. I'm going to get into this a little bit in detail, but the magic number is 3. If you come in just through AMP, bringing on 3 personal AMP associates unlocks the fast start bonuses, 3 generations. It also unlocks the matrix, 9 levels. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the only company, if there's another one, please let me know, but to my knowledge, we are the only company in the industry that offers a binary, offers a unilevel, and offers a matrix. How does the matrix work? For those of you that are new to the industry, it's real simple. It's 3 by 9. First level has 3, second level 9, third level 27, and so on. Any associates you bring into the AMP beyond your first 3 will be placed underneath others. We call that teamwork. AMP uses a forced matrix, which means associate joins will automatically be placed in the available next spot. AMP also compresses, and so it's forced and compressed, which is the best kind. Real simple, folks. People say, how does the matrix work? I say it's simple. The more people you bring in, the more money you make. The more people they bring in, the more money you make. 9 levels. There you go. Total 29,523 spots. If you got $1 for every spot, it's about 30 grand. And AMP lets us maximize that and gives us an ability to earn up to 3 by 9 forced compressed matrices. I'm not going to read all that. I'm going to tell you what. 3 times 30 is $90,000 a month. If you just filled 10% of it over the next 6 months, you're looking at a $9,000 a month check. And so who wouldn't want 3 by 9 forced matrix in the planet's fastest growing industry, right? So check it out. Join Voltage Partners. You've got a couple of things you can do here, folks, so pay attention. You can come in as a starter. That's a professional or a premium. If you go from left to right, that first row, $99 USD across the board. So to get started as a Voltage Idea partner today, it's $99 for setup, training, and first month. Then depending on which membership you pick, you get certain benefits. Starter, you get to submit 1 ID a month. You get 4 points in that global pool bonus, and AMP is not included. Professional, you get for $100 a month, you get 2 packages, 2 ideas, whether they're yours, they're your friends. It's your chance to get your own mobile app or game from your idea and cash in on the profit. 10 global points in the pool, in the bonus pool, and AMP is not included. Now you look at the premium membership, that is our a la carte. For $125 a month, you get max 3 ideas. You get 25 points in the global development pool, and it includes the AMP membership. So everything's included. And check this out. Again, I think a first in the industry, but you get paid twice on everyone you get help started as a premium VIP. When you start them as a premium, they go in the binary and the matrix, and so you start earning out of the binary and the matrix off of that one person. How many people are you going to bring in as premium? Now, if you'd want it, this, again, I said this earlier, they're completely separate. So if you just want to come in on AMP, you can do that. If you just want to share the apps and games, you can do that. One-time startup, $32.99. $13.99 a month for a regular associate standard, $19.99 a month for premium. And AMP will also come with a website replicated for you, all-in-one marketing system. Again, if you want to get your own game or app, you've got to come in through Voltage. You can do starter, professional, or premium. I'm telling you, I don't think this thing is going to be but a couple of more days. We'll see how it goes. But you get your own game with your name on it. Again, premiums get paid twice. You get paid twice on everyone. I just love that. I think that's the coolest thing, one of the coolest things I've ever seen, and I believe that's how everybody's coming into the business right now. So currently paying out. The list continues, guys, and here's what's really cool. We have paid out every Friday since we launched May of last year. We've never missed a payroll run. We've never shorted a distributor. We pay out everywhere that's on this list and then some, and that list is growing. It's growing. So what do you do next? Everybody says, great, Justin, I love it. What do I do next? We want to keep it simple for you. You join and become a Voltage Idea partner. Join tonight. Get back with the person that invited you here. Get their link and get a position. I'm telling you, we're building one of the coolest, the next billion-dollar tech company in our space, and get involved in that global development pool. Then you go out and share your story and build your team. Why did you become a VIP? Your story starts tonight. Listen, a friend of mine invited me to this webinar, and I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing what this company is doing. They're growing globally, and now's the time to get in. People ask me all the time, Justin, how many are in the company? And I don't know the exact number, but I can tell you this, the sweet spot in any of these companies in our space, when you talk about network marketing, is anywhere between 2,000 and 12,000 distributors. Ladies and gentlemen, you could not be in a more perfect position to get started with us. Then you go out and meet all your requirements. Number 3, qualify as a national consultant. That means you're continually enrolling new VIPs, and then you qualify for things like the lifestyle and business builder bonus, the auto and expense account bonus, the thank you support bonus, the vacation packages, cash rewards, everything really starts at that national. You hit some levels at global, but national is really where the money starts coming in. And then go out and help your team qualify as national consultants. Listen, I'm going to ask you to go for it. Check out who is going to be the world's biggest software development company. I'm telling you, get back with the person that invited you here. If you caught this live, if you're watching this on a playback, get back and get a link, get your position set up, go out and get your 2, get 2,000 bonus shares of stock, get yourself qualified, and the rest is history, guys. My name is Justin Howley. Thanks for joining us tonight.